Hey guys, what's up? What's happening? It is currently almost 12:30. I'm starting this vlog out late because of the fact that I fell asleep this morning and forgot to set an alarm, and then I had a shower and rush. So it's almost 12:30, but I'm all ready now. I'm going to start packing up my stuff to get going because I head off this weekend and I want to get coffee, and I do have to return a package to the post office because Frank forgot to take it back. There was something else I had to do too this morning, and I can't remember what it is. I'm sure I'll remember as soon as I get to work. But yeah, I'm going to finish getting my stuff together, and then we're going to hit the road. I have stuff to talk to you guys about. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so like I said, I had to stop at the post office before work. And of course I just got in my car, started up, and the gas gauge barely moved. So it looks like I had to stop and get gas before work too, which is fine. This is why I give myself plenty of time. I was planning on vlogging for you guys this weekend because I had off all weekend and I had stuff to do. But those plans went right out the window because I don't know if y'all heard, but Wisconsin got hit with storms and tornadoes. They counted nine actual tornadoes, which means like the funnel clouds hit the ground. So that doesn't even count what funnel clouds didn't hit the ground. Oh, I did not use my tissue. I'm sorry. So yeah, 9 of those. It was crazy. Me and Frank, Saturday morning we went out for breakfast, and it was alright. It was hot. And then we got done with breakfast, we were headed to get gas, and he's like, do you still want to go? Because it was kind of icky, gross, getting dark out. I'm like, well, it don't matter to me. And he's like, okay, so we'll go. Well, we were getting gas, and all of a sudden it got super dark, and what else happened? Oh, the tornado warnings sirens came on. Mind you, we had tornado warnings Friday night too. It just wasn't as extreme, I feel like. But so yeah, the tornado warning siren went on, and then all of a sudden it was just downpouring and windy. So he's like, well, we're gonna go home. We are not driving an hour to go to this drift event. Okay, so we get home, like we're like 2 minutes from home. We get home, we're trying to wait for it to die down a little bit because it's just downpouring and raining, and we can see that our power went out. We finally get inside by the dogs, and we were waiting. Finally, it slows down a little bit, power is still out, and Frank gets a call from his mom. His sister Keisha's house has trees on it. Perfect. So we decided since we don't have power, we're just gonna go over there. So we grabbed the dogs, we hopped in the car, we headed to his sister's house. She had 2 trees on her house. There was no damage. They were just, luckily they're just leaning against the house. She's super, one was like a branch, one was half a tree. So yeah, we ended up with no power Saturday night. So we just kind of, all day Saturday and all day Sunday, we just hung out at Keisha's house so that we could help her clean up her yard, get all the trees and wood cut up. We ended up buying a saw so we could chop it up, and their brother Samuel ended up coming up over to help us. So yeah, all my plans for this weekend went out the window because of the storm. Now it's Monday. We got our power back yesterday, but some of the people around me still don't have power, so luckily we have power. We got to sleep at home last night. My work never lost power, so that's good, and I have to go to work now, so I'm glad I don't have to work without power. But I'm at the post office. I'm gonna drop off this package. Alright, so I dropped off the package. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, my weekend was a lot of being outside, helping move the wood and all that jazz. But I'm happy to say that it is now, July 22nd, and I finally have some color. I've been working so much that I haven't been able to be out in the sun, so it's a farmer's tan now, but it's better than nothing. But now that I get married in 2 months, I really need to work on getting everything evened out and making myself tan. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then, yesterday I went and visited my uncle. Does anybody else have those family members? Normally it's like grandma and grandpa, but with me it was my aunt and now it's my uncle, who you go to visit them and they're like, oh, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want this? I walked into my uncle's house yesterday and he's like, do you want a new wax melt? Like the actual melter? I was like, sure. And then he's like, oh, I have these plants. Do you want them? Well, I turned down because right now the dogs would just destroy them. So I told them to wait until we move in. And then a little while later, do you want some wicker furniture? Sure. Which I'll enjoy the wicker furniture, but seriously, like every time I go over there, it's like, do you want this? Do you want that? I mean, I'm all good for free stuff, but dang. Anybody else has family members like that? Just me? No? Okay. So I was gonna post a vlog up before this vlog. I think I vlogged on Thursday. I can't remember. But I went to go edit that footage and I managed to delete it all. Well, that sucks. So that's why it took so long to get another vlog up. So yeah. So since I didn't get that vlog, you didn't get all the stuff that I talked about in there. Frank and I, I think it's my last video, I talked about a house that we wanted to go see. I don't know if we went to go see it by then or if we just wanted to. Well, we saw it, we put in an offer got accepted, we're buying a house right before the wedding. That's not stressful at all. So I will be doing a lot of moving vlogs, empty house tour. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see because I'm planning on having the camera out a lot during this move. Alright, so I hate packing and I'm not going to want to sit there and set up the camera while I'm getting frustrated packing. So I'm not going to do a pack with me. I'll probably do an unpack with me just because I like that part. So yeah, we were going to close August 16th, but they just moved back the date, so it's going to be August 19th. There's a small chance we still won't get it. We have, on Wednesday, the inspectors come to measure everything out. As long as everything measures good, we'll get it, but it's pretty close, so we'll be moving here soon, and then there's the wedding, and then hopefully everything calms down, because everything just needs to calm down. I'm lucky. Well, I don't know if anyone would consider this lucky. Right now, I had no overtime this week at work, which I've just worked 3 60-hour weeks, so it's going to be interesting. I'm sure I'll pick up overtime. I'm sure I'll get forced for some overtime, but it's going to feel like a nice, easy week. And I'm pretty pumped about that. And then next weekend, I have a 4-day weekend, but one of the days I do work like 4 hours, which isn't a big deal. Can I do a large vanilla iced coffee? McChicken with no lettuce, add cheese, and then a side of barbecue. Hello.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Oh, that is good. I think I've decided that I'm going to wait till after work to get my gas. Just because I don't want to really get it right now. And it's going to be less busy at 10 o'clock at night. Not that it's going to be busy now, but I'm sure it's going to be busy because of people getting their power back on. So yeah, I pretty much updated you on everything that's going on. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. It's more of a chit-chatty vlog. Make sure to let me know what kind of videos you want to see with this move coming on. Let me know if you're from Wisconsin, you're watching this, did you guys get hit really bad with the storms? Because I don't know if we didn't really get hit bad. We just had those couple trees down by my sister-in-law, but luckily she had power. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe this video, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.